But living this life this way, calling themselves God, doing these nastiest things, doing this perfect type of torture, working, and this is the things they forget. As much exposure that they are to death, they are forgetful of their own death. Doing the foulest things, thinking that death is not going to come to them. And I think it's because they do this as a group thing, right? And they think that, oh, we're not going to die alone. Does it matter? We all end up dying. Now, to all my target individuals, do not subscribe. All the manipulation they've done to me, and they want me to subscribe to it. You hear somebody like this woman who say they aim this program perversion toward kids, young people. That's exactly what they do. They do this perfect type of torture. That's exactly what you do. So all of a sudden they're gonna bring up things they manipulate you to have, and be like, "Oh my gosh, you see, we proved it." And they make noise campaign, use this childlike people who have no shame, who start clapping around, and to try to make you subscribe to this. Stay strong and know that justice will be done. You could be living life the way they live, but thank God you're not doing this. You could have sold your child doing these embarrassing things, but thank God you didn't do that. Suffering is better than living this embarrassing life. I want to record them as much as I can. I don't even want to interrupt them. I just want them to see themselves for what they are. You hear? You hear that? I think they talk about the mission. They talk about me going to the club when I was. It's so desperate. Well, they can't speak about this assistant DA. They are living a fantasy. These people are working for pedophiles that pick up kids from from chat rooms, from like, doing things to 2 year old and 6 year old. Actually, doing things to 2 year old and 6 year old. Not this fantasy, disturbing things they try to manipulate, try to counter reality, forcing people to be stimulated toward children. Do all this manipulation, this program of perversion toward children. And you hear this trash saying La Mission, because you remember the club I used to go when I was 18 to 22 was called Medusa Mission. It's embarrassing. They live a reality that's so delusional. While they can speak about an assistant DA that was picking up kids as 14 years old when he was in his 30s. That's why I'm here to I guess I'm a vessel for something else. I'm a vessel to let them know that these people have sold their soul to pedophiles and it will be reimbursed properly. And they want me to let them live their fantasy while they can't even speak about a pedophile that picked up kids, while they're filled with pedophiles that are doing child porn on the government devices, from the CIA to DARPA to DOD, while they torture children 3 years old, 7 year old, 4 5 year old sexually, burning women's genitals, doing all these things, and think I'm gonna let them live the fantasy? And mind you, the real world exists. These people we're not in La La Land. Huh? They're delusional trash, working for pedophiles, do this perfect type of torture, and want you to subscribe. And now they're also the investigator. Can you hear this person say La Mission? What kind of investigation do you think she is? She's just trying to make you subscribe to these things. They are humiliating themselves. They are sad, pathetic human beings. Wanting you to accept these things, why can't they speak about the assistant DA that picked up kids while they try to talk about me, 18 and 20, to go to a club where there's people my age, with my friends? These people are delusional. But I'm here to help them out. To all my target individuals, these people have been forcing you to force you to have disturbing stimulations and want you to accept these things, from the babies to the older teenage kids, and talk about you. Oh, remember when you're 18 years old when you took? They have no shame and try to make you feel like they're subscriptive to them. They are embarrassing themselves while they can speak about pedophiles. To all my target individuals, stay strong and know that justice will be done. Listen to all the testimony, all the horrible things they've done. I rather get castrated. I rather get raped. They tell me about horrible things that's going to happen to me. Or they're going to rape you. You're going to bleed. Can you imagine saying that? You know why they're saying that? Because the obviousness of what they do is horrible. They try to block out reality. They try to counter it and think that's because they're going to tell me about what's going to happen to me. I'm gonna forget that they torture kids sexually. That the 3-year-old that was being tortured, I'm gonna forget. The 7.
To describe